softly is how we must approach our awakening. Softly. Just with some gentleness of awareness, not with any force of desire or need to be more than we are, just a softness, a gentleness of awareness. Softly does it. I think that's how the saying goes. And softly can be applied to love as well. Softly can be applied to freedom. Because you see, freedom and love, they are not in your face. They are not demanding. They are subtle. They are whispers. They are echoes. They are scents. They are rays of the faintest brightness. But don't mistake the faintness or the softly for lack of intensity, for it is quite the opposite. You see, the softest and faintest vibrations are the most divine. They are the highest frequencies that we are, and they resonate not at a dense, lower, material, tangible manner. No, they are only at a level of purity so fine that they are intangible, yet incredibly powerful at once. I receive not on radio waves, not on low vibrational frequencies. No, I receive on divine, fine brilliances of wisdom that call me as if I am answering a phone. I hear them and I answer. And I answer by opening up my heart to let their brilliance shine from within. And my body senses this frequency of love. My body knows how to read it, if you like. It can tune in to the love frequency that I am. And it dances not to music, but to a vibration unseen by my eyes. It is only experienced at my core. As love. Now what I am picking up on today is a wee message for the all, an offering for the all from the divine love that we all are within. And that message is simply be free. Just be free to fulfill your heart's wishes, for they will enable you awareness of your next journey from here. Now, what does that even mean, from here? Journey to where? From where? Journey of what? Of walking, of travelling, of experiencing A new country? No, none of the above. We mentioned the journey as a metaphor for your trip inward. And your heart's desires are guiding you inward more and more and more. Have you noticed? Have you noticed how your heart is starting to guide you to connect more deeply with your brilliance that you are? Do you think it's really a coincidence that you're even following this Instagram account? Do you think it's just by chance that our paths have crossed? Don't undermine the value of your brilliance to place you exactly where you need to be at any point in this dimension of time. Divinely are we placed for our optimum realization of our truth within. And I love the birds that are chorusing outside this window as if honouring that brilliance I have just offered. There's another wee message that my body is receiving that I am to offer you freely. And that is the message that there is arriving assistance from such a purity of love here on earth. There is arriving assistance from a frequency so pure of love that we will be so carefully held within its safety net of brilliance while we awaken to our brilliance that we are within. So what is this? Now perhaps there's a better way that I can express that wisdom. Just allow me to allow that to settle within and journey outward. Arriving here on earth, there will be a frequency of brilliance, of light, of love. And that brilliance will be enabling of you all and Kirsty to freely express, not outwardly, just within, the all that they are. You see, when we experience energy and emotions, not are we required to vocalize them or act out on them or react to them. We are simply required to be with them patiently, unconditionally, freely, allowing them the freedom within us to do what they need to do in order to harmoniously return our beings to equilibrium. And so this arrival of this frequency, that is going to help us to do that. And so many of us will start to honour more and more and more and more and more feelings that perhaps previously we may have rejected, we may have ignored, deleted, denied, turned down, shamed. And that's going to be a beautiful shifting on a global mass. Because you see, when we all start to shift and allow the freedom of flow within us, then what do we see outside of us? We see a glorious shifting, manifesting from our newfound harmony within. Now, what's that going to look like for you? Well, it might first feel overwhelming. Perhaps it feels drowning, like you are drowning in emotion within, like you are absolutely suffocating underneath the energy of the all that you are within. And so I want to offer you my own experience here as a hope that if you fearlessly face all that you are with compassion and not hate or shame or denial, just the brilliance of love that you are, then it will perfectly breathe within you a release of all that you are not, offering you a welcome of the brilliance that you are. And one day, soon, not too far away, physically speaking, there will be such a purity within you that will allow that vibration that I speak of, that protective vibration that I offer in this message, there will be an allowing of that to reach through you to another. You see, when we unblock ourselves within, then that purity of love starts to radiate from your core, stimulating the wisdom within another. That is what is operating as we speak. There is a brilliance of love that is radiating from my core outwards. And you are free to choose whether or not you accept it. You are absolutely free to release it at any time. But you could also choose freely to honour it within your own self, allowing it to stimulate or trigger a little seed of brilliance within you that is ripening your awakening at this time. Thank you.